Hello ladies and gentlemen, we will be learning about the flowchart proof today. This type of proof is simple and is for those who are more visual learners. Some negative points about the flowchart are that it does not supply too much information, especially compared to the other forms of proofs, and that the statements after the ones that are given are based off of conclusions that the student makes. The flowchart is considered a type of top-down analysis. You write the statements or given information at the top of the flowchart, and then move down it, making conclusions about what you already know or have written. Let's look at an example. It can be found on page 127 of the Unit 2 Geometry book. The problem reads, given that triangle ABC is isosceles, and line segment AB is congruent to line segment CB, and line segment AE is congruent to line segment CD, prove that angle BDE is congruent to angle BED. As stated in the piece about the two-column proof, it is helpful to draw an image that relates to the problem. If there is a picture next to the problem, redraw it on your paper. If not, carefully use the information that is listed to assemble one. The first point on our flowchart is the given information. Triangle ABC is isosceles, and that line segment AB is congruent to line segment CB. From this, we conclude our second point. Angle A is congruent to angle C. The third point on our flowchart is that triangles AEB and CDB are congruent, even though it is not listed why. Line segment AE is congruent to line segment CD, which causes the side angle side postulate to come into effect. We are now halfway done with this problem. Others, however, may be shorter or longer. The next two statements are, line segment BE is congruent to line segment BD, and that triangle BED is isosceles. Finally, because of the definition of an isosceles triangle, congruent sides and base angles, we know that angle BDE is congruent to angle BED. That's it. We've solved this problem by proving the statement using the flowchart. In the next part, we will be talking about the reverse list method of proof. Thank you for watching. We hope that you enjoyed and learned something about proofs, specifically how to use the flowchart.